Okay. So, first of all, we are going to start first chapter of class 11, which is set. So, before starting the chapter, let's see what we can do, what you can do after your 11th, 12th. Basically, we do JEE Mains and JEE Advance. Okay, these are the two main papers for the engineering background. Okay, if you are pursuing your engineering background, so for an IIT you should give your JEE Mains and JEE Advance exam, and for NITs and triple IT, the JEE Mains only exam is the qualifying key. Okay, so I cleared my JEE Advance and JEE Mains in 2021. Okay, so I am basically IIT graduate from civil department, and for the JEE Mains, your class 11 is basically the basic concept building. Okay, so 11th क्लास में आपको क्या है, आपके जो कॉन्सेप्ट्स हैं आप उन्हें बिल्ड करेंगे. बेसिकली जब आप जेई मेंस में जाते हैं तो 11th का 40% आता है. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? सो जेई मेंस का जितना भी एग्जाम होता है, जितने भी टॉपिक्स आते हैं, 11th से वो बेसिकली 40% ही सिलेबस उठाते हैं. दे टुक 40% सिलेबस ऑफ 11th क्लास. ओके, and for the JEE mains, the difficulty level of mathematics, I'm talking about mathematics. So basically, easy are 30% questions are easy. Okay, you can attempt easily your 30% question. And moderate level means if moderate, so they are 50% are moderate, and hard one are 20%. Okay, so 20% questions are hard one, but easy 30%, and moderate are 50. So you can score and clear your JEE mains cutoff. Okay, but for JEE advance, for your JEE advance, easy easy questions are of 20% only. Okay, this is the rough data. Okay, it is not the correct one, means approx data, it's approx data. And moderate are 30% questions are moderate, but hard questions are 50%. Okay, so जब आप जेई एडवांस देते हैं, so there are famous quote कि chemistry will give you the selection. Okay, and math cuts your chances of selection. So this is for that, because the question, the level of question in JEE Advanced of mathematics are hard. Okay, so agar you are you are planning for JEE Mains and JEE Advanced, so there are some books you can prefer. Okay, so for JEE Mains, there is one RD Sharma for mains, for JEE Mains. ओके, आप आर डी शर्मा को भी प्रिफर दे सकते हैं अगर इफ यू आर प्लानिंग टू गिव जेई मेंस. ओके, एंड पी वाई क्यू, ये आप कोई भी ले सकते हैं, एनी एडिशन. ओके, एनी ऑथर, इट्स अप टू यू, आपको कौन सा ऑथर की अच्छी लगती है. ओके, विच ऑथर सूट्स यू. ओके, सो पी वाई क्यूज. ओके, देन देर इज वन ऑथर, ए दास, ए दास गुप्ता, a famous author book which generally student take for the JEE mains. Okay, it's the, I guess, best book. Okay, as per my opinion. Okay, don't think it's the best book. As per my opinion, the concepts are very clear and very easy explained. Okay, so you can go through with the A Das Gupta book. And for the student who are preparing for JEE advance, okay, for JEE advance, you can use a book of A Das Gupta. A Das Gupta. It is your advanced section. Okay, and it is for mains. There are two different book. One is for mains, A Das Gupta, and one for advance also. Okay, and the one famous book for JEE advance is Singh's. Singhage. Your Singh's book also many people use for the JEE advance, because the concept which are explained in the Singh's are the best, I guess. Okay, I also prefer the book which is Singh's. ओके, द लेवल ऑफ क्वेश्चन ऑफ सिंगेज इज वेरी हार्ड, सो प्लीज जब तक आपका कॉन्सेप्ट पूरे क्लियर ना हो तब तक आप सिंगेज के क्वेश्चंस मत लगाइएगा, दे आर वेरी हार्ड. ओके, and now the main thing, how to study maths. Okay, to study math, first of all, practice. More you practice, more you get the chance of selection. Okay, जितना आप प्रैक्टिस करेंगे, जितने आप PYQs अटेम्प्ट करेंगे, देखो इन अदर सब्जेक्ट आपको कॉन्सेप्ट्स पढ़ने होते हैं, आपको डेफिनेशंस याद करनी होती हैं, बट इन मैथ्स आपको क्वेश्चन समझना है एंड उसके n नंबर्स ऑफ क्वेश्चंस करने हैं. ओके, द PYQs, जितना आप PYQs करेंगे उतना आपके लिए बेनिफिशियल होगा. ठीक है, एंड द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज गिव 1 hour एवरी डे. ठीक है, आपको हर दिन 1 घंटा मैथमेटिक्स को 100% देना है इफ यू आर इन क्लास 11th. ओके, अगर आप क्लास 11th में हैं सो आपको 1 hour अपने मैथमेटिक्स सब्जेक्ट को रोज देना है. एंड द सेकेंड मोस्ट थिंग इज PYQ. आपको PYQ जितने आप कर सकते हैं उतने करने हैं. ओके, सो आई गेस काफी. एक और बुक है फॉर जेई एडवांस, जेई एडवांस, इट इज प्ले विद ग्राफ, प्ले विद ग्राफ. ओके, सो व्हाट्स द कॉन्सेप्ट इन दिस बुक, आपके जितने भी ग्राफ के क्वेश्चंस हैं, ओके, जितने भी ग्राफ के क्वेश्चंस हैं वो इजीली एक्सप्लेन्ड है प्ले विद ग्राफ में. ओके, सो आप प्ले विद ग्राफ लेके पढ़ सकते हैं, इसमें आपके ग्राफ के जितने भी क्वेश्चंस हैं वो आपको अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन्ड है. ठीक है, तो चलो आई गेस काफी बोरिंग से क्लास हो गई थी, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद आवर फर्स्ट चैप्टर विच इज सेट्स. तो एनीबडी, किसी को पता है व्हाट आर सेट्स? व्हाट आर द सेट्स? एनीबडी, व्हाट्स द डेफिनेशन ऑफ सेट? प्लीज डोंट फाइट इन द क्लास. एनीबडी, आप आई गेस आप सभी अपना माइक अनम्यूट कर सकते हैं इफ यू वांट. एनीबडी, व्हाट्स द डेफिनेशन ऑफ सेट? ओके, ठीक है. सो द डेफिनेशन ऑफ सेट इज अ सेट इज अ वेल डिफाइंड कलेक्शन ऑफ डिस्टिंक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट्स. ओके, अगर एक कलेक्शन है मेरे पास और वो वेल डिफाइंड है, सो उससे मैं क्या बोलता हूँ? सेट बोल सकता हूँ. ओके, द सेट इज अ वेल डिफाइंड कलेक्शन ऑफ डिस्टिंक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट्स. सो हाउ? लेट्स टेक एन एग्जांपल. If I ask you how many students secured 90% above marks in class 10th board. Okay, so it is okay. I seen your hand. Okay. Basically, it's a well-defined collection. Okay, so इस collection में क्या क्या आता है? इस collection में सिर्फ वही student आएंगे जिनके 90% से above marks आए थे. Is that clear? Okay, so it's a well-defined collection. Let's take an example number 2. If I ask student having more than 5 feet height in your class, so it's also a well defined collection. Okay, means आपके क्लास में कितने स्टूडेंट्स हैं जिनकी हाइट 5 फीट से ऊपर है. सो मींस इसमें वो स्टूडेंट्स नहीं आ सकते जिनकी हाइट 5 फीट से कम है. सो इट्स अ वेल डिफाइंड कलेक्शन फॉर यू गाइस. ओके, so basically, a set is a well-defined collection of distinct objects. So what is the meaning of well-defined? So it means we must be able, if it must be able to say कि this is this given collection is properly defined to us. Okay, means अगर मैं कोई भी collection देता हूँ आपको, suppose I'll say anything कि let's say कि students having marks greater than 40, okay, in your class. So it is a well defined collection. आप statement पढ़ के बता सकते हैं कि it is a well defined. Okay, so the object in a set are called the elements or member. Okay, so what are the elements and member? In the example, student scored more than 90% marks in your boards. So elements are those students who scored more than 90%. ओके, सो जिन जिन स्टूडेंट्स ने 90% से अबव मार्क्स स्कोर किए हैं वो हमारे क्या है, एक कलेक्शन है. सपोज लेट्स से मोहित, राहुल, इन टू स्टूडेंट्स ने 90% से अबव मार्क्स स्कोर किए आपकी क्लास में. ओके, दे स्कोर्ड मोर देन 90%. सो दीज टू स्टूडेंट्स आर योर एलिमेंट. इज दैट क्लियर? These students are your element. Okay, so basically now let's see कि हम sets को represent कैसे कर सकते हैं. How we can represent the set. Okay, so we can represent set by any alphabetic letter, capital alphabet. Okay, let's say capital A, capital B, capital C, capital D. Is that clear? It's the representation of our set. And elements को कैसे represent करते हैं? मीन्स जो सेट के अंदर एलिमेंट्स हैं हम उन्हें कैसे रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं. हाउ वी कैन रिप्रेजेंट द एलिमेंट्स. सो वी रिप्रेजेंट एलिमेंट बाय द स्मॉल लेटर्स लाइक ए, स्मॉल बी, स्मॉल सी, स्मॉल डी, स्मॉल ई, स्मॉल एफ एंड सो ऑन. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? ओके, so if I write A is equals to A, B, C and D, so how many element set A contains? Anybody? Anybody? 4. Yeah. So set A contains 4 elements. And this capital A represent your set and small a, B, C and D represent your element in set. Is that clear? Okay. Okay. Now let's move to some signs. Okay. Whenever you see the sign of this, means in general we say ulta E. Okay. Inverted E, or you can say inverted E sign. Okay, so this sign stand for your belongs to. Okay, it means if I say Mohit belongs to class 11th, but it means Mohit is the student of class 11th, or you can say that Mohit is the teacher of class 11th. Is that clear? Is that clear? Okay, so this is your sign of belongs to. So here we can say that every element belongs to set. A set A consists of elements A, B, C and D. Okay. Now here we can say that small a belongs to the set A, and small b also belongs to set A, and small c also belongs to set A, and small d also belongs to set A. Is that clear? ठीक है? Can I write E also belongs to A? Is E also belongs to A? No, because E element is not in the set A. सो द नॉट बिलोंग्स टू सेट को जब भी हमें रिप्रेजेंट करना होता है, सो विल जस्ट कट देयर बिलोंग्स टू साइन। ओके, अगर मैं बिलोंग्स टू साइन पे स्लैश लगा दूंगा, सो इट इज योर नॉट बिलोंग्स टू, मीन्स E does not belongs to A. Is that clear? Is that clear? Okay. Is that clear? So does not belongs और not belongs to के साइन को हम रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं inverted E with a slash. Okay. Is that clear? Is that clear, all of you? Is that clear? Come on. Okay. Okay. Let's move ahead. So basically, let's see an example. Is a set, कोई भी एक set लेते हैं, the collection of all vowels in a English alphabet. So you know the number of vowels in the English alphabet. What are they? So let's make a set of A. What are the elements of set A? If set A consists of the collection of all vowels in your English alphabet. Anybody? What are the elements of this set A? Okay. Anybody? Anybody? Yeah. A, E, I, O, and U. These are your English vowels in your English alphabet. So it's a well-defined collection. जैसे ही मैंने बोला कि all the vowels in your English alphabet. So it's so आपने क्या सोचा? It's A, E, I, O, U. Is that clear? So it's a well-defined collection. So we can say that it's your set. Okay. अब let's take an example of a known set. Means जो एक set नहीं है. So the collection of 5 most talented writers. Okay. Yeah, let's say कि best singers. So ये मेरे point of view में अलग होंगे and आपके point of view में अलग होंगे. Maybe you like Arjit Singh, or maybe I like King. Maybe you like some other singer. I like some other singer. Okay. So ये person to person vary करेंगे. They will vary person to person. Are you getting my point? So it's not your well-defined collection. So that's why it's not your set. So the term most talented is the subject and varies from person to person. Maybe you like Munshi Premchand. I don't like Munshi Premchand as a writer. Okay. Maybe my genre is different to you. Okay. So this will vary from person to person. That's why we can say this is not your set because it is not well defined. Okay. So it is not well defined. So simply if अगर आपको कहीं भी capital N दिख जाए, whenever you see capital N, it means it is representing the set of all natural number. Okay. So capital N represent the set of all natural numbers. Okay. And capital Z represent the set of all integers. So अगर मैं बोलूं what's the element of N? Anybody? What's the element of N? What's the element of N? One to infinity. Because natural numbers are your counting numbers. Okay. They will start from 1 and goes till infinity. Is that clear? So this is your set of all natural number. Okay. Now set for Z is representing your set of all integers, and Q is representing the set of all rational number. R is the set of all real numbers. Z plus is the set of positive integers. Q plus is the set of all positive rational numbers. And R is the set of positive real numbers. Is that clear? Is that clear? So these are the representations of set. Okay. जब आप जेई मेंस एंड जेई एडवांस के लिए पढ़ेंगे, व्हेन यू स्टडी फॉर योर जेई मेंस एंड जेई एडवांस, एक सेट को रिप्रेजेंट किया जाता है क्यू सी. एनीबॉडी, व्हाट्स द मीनिंग ऑफ क्यू सी? दिस सेट represent of all irrational number. Is that clear? जब भी मैं किसी irrational number के सेट को रिप्रेजेंट करूंगा, then it is Q and above में क्या रहेगा? एक small c. Is that clear? जब भी आपको ये साइन दिखेगा, it means it's a set of all irrational number. Is that clear? Okay, let's move ahead. Now the question arises, how we can represent the set? So set को represent कैसे कर सकते हैं? Set तो हमने पढ़ लिया, अब set को represent कैसे करेंगे? How we can represent the set? So उसके लिए दो basic methods होते हैं. There are two basic methods to represent a set. First one is your roster form or a tabular form. Is that clear? Roster form or tabular form. And second one is your set builder form. तो रोस्टर फॉर्म में बेसिकली क्या होता है? आपके एलिमेंट्स होते हैं. इज दैट क्लियर? जैसे कि ऑल एलिमेंट्स आर लिस्टेड एंड सेपरेटेड बाय कॉमास एंड एनक्लोज्ड विद द कर्ली ब्रैकेट्स. जितने भी आपके एलिमेंट्स होते हैं, इज दैट क्लियर? जितने, लेट्स टेक एन एग्जांपल, द सेट ऑफ even number less than 7. So it's a basically well defined collection. Means we have to take those number who are less than 7. It means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. They are my elements. Okay. अब इन्हें मैं represent कैसे करूंगा? How I can represent these elements as a set? So basically सभी elements को मैं comma से separate कर दूंगा. I will separate every element with comma and then a curly bracket. Is that clear? So it's your roster form. Okay. The set of all natural number which divides 42. It's basically also a well defined collection. So it is represented as 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 14, 21, 42. All these number will divide 42. Okay, if I divide 42 by 1, it's 42. 42 divided by 2, 3, 6, 7, 14, 21, 42. Is that clear? The set of all vowels in the English alphabet, it's also a well defined collection. So इसे भी हमने tabular form में लिख दिया. So basically it's your roster form. It's your roster form. Is that clear? ये जो है आपका क्या है? Roster form. Okay. And there is an important note, order does not matter in the set. Means this is also a set. And if I write 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's also a set. Means it's not necessary that one secure the first place. Okay. कोई भी element कहीं भी हो सकता है. Is that clear? Is that clear? Order does not matter in the set. Okay, it's written as 2, 4, 6. You can write also 6, 2, 4. And elements are not repeated. Okay, we can't repeat element in the roster form or set. Is that clear? Okay, now let's move to the next part, which is your set builder form. So in set builder form, all the elements of set possess a single common property which is not possessed by any element outside the set. Means जो आपकी set builder form होती है, it means if I'll tell you name the student who scored less than 40% marks in boards. Okay, so इसमें आपके वही स्टूडेंट्स आएंगे जिन्होंने 40% से लेस स्कोर किया. Is that clear? Basically, the difference between roster and set builder is only that set builder denoted by a statement. Okay, set builder को जब हम denote करते हैं, set builder में किसी भी set को लिखते हैं, so हम एक statements के साथ लिखते हैं. Is that clear? जैसे कि यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है, example A is the set where X is the element such that X is an even natural number and X is less than 10. So अगर आप इसको एक रोस्टर फॉर्म में लिखेंगे तो क्या लिख सकते हैं? Anybody? What's the roster form of this tabular? Means what are the element which are even and natural number also and less than 10 also? Anybody? Sorry, less than equal to 10. Okay, it's a less than equal to 10. Okay, how many? 5 6 कितने? How many? Anybody? Okay, 2 4 6 8 and 10 also. Yeah, so they are 2 4 6 8 and 10, because it is written here that your x can be equal to 10 also. If I'll change the statement, x is only less than 10. So what's the roster form for that statement? Anybody? What's the roster form for that? Simply, if I'll correct the statement or rewrite the statement with x is only less than 10. Yes, it's 2, 4, 6 and 8. Is that clear? Okay. Now do some we'll try to do some example. So write the solution set of the equation x square plus x minus 2 is equals to 0 in a roster form. So you have to write the answer in the roster form. So first of all, what are the value of x? Find the value of x. Do it fast. Find the value of x. What? 1 and minus 2. Okay. 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 So ये आपने previous class में पढ़ा होगा, splitting the middle term. Class 10th में आपने पढ़ा होगा ना, splitting the middle term method. Okay. So use that method. Okay. To find the value of x. What that method says? Oof. What is the splitting the middle term method? Anybody? What is the splitting the middle term method? Okay, so basically that method says कि आपको your sum of root will be b by a and product of root is c by a. Is that clear? Okay. Minus b by a. Okay, it's your minus b by a and c by a. Yeah, the sum of root will be minus b by a and product of root is c by a. Is that clear? So the value of x is 1 and minus 2. So how you can write in a roster form? So your x will be 1 and minus 2. How you can write this in a roster form? Anybody? Yes? Actually, I can't able to listen your voice. How you can write this answer in your roster form? So what are the conditions for the roster form? First condition is every element separated by comma. Is that clear? आपको हर एलिमेंट को कोमा से सेपरेट करना पड़ेगा. एंड सेकंड वन इज यूज करली ब्रैकेट. इज दैट क्लियर? सो आपके एलिमेंट्स क्या है? 1 एंड -2. यू विल सेपरेट विद कॉमा and using the curly bracket. So it is your set A. You can write this solution in the roster form like that. Okay, is that clear? So अगर आपको किसी भी solution को, if you have to write any solution in the roster form, basically separate the element with comma and use curly bracket and write them into the curly bracket. Is that clear? Okay. Okay. So this is your solution. You can see here it is written that a comma -2 in the curly bracket. Okay. Now do this by yourself. Write the set x such that x is a positive integer and x square will be less than 40 in the roster form. So basically हमें x की वो values लेनी है जिन्हें हम square करें तो वो 40 से less हो. If I'll take 1, x as 1, so what's the 1 square? It is 1. If I'll take x as 2, it is 2 square. 4, same as x3, 3 square, which is 9. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So basically 6 ka square is your 36 and 7 square is your 49, and your 49 is greater than 40, so you can't take 7. You will take the letter till 6, so it will become your 1 2 3 4 5 6. So basically it's your answer 1 2 3 4 5 6. Is it correct? Is it correct? Is it written in roster form? Yes. Yes. Basically हमने इसे curly bracket में नहीं लिखा अभी तक. We have to write this in the curly brackets. Is that clear? Okay. No big brackets, no small brackets, only curly brackets. Okay. In the roster form. Is that clear? Okay. अब हम रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे इस सेट को इन अ सेट बिल्डर फॉर्म. सेट बिल्डर फॉर्म मींस एक स्टेटमेंट. क्या कोई बता सकता है व्हाट्स द स्टेटमेंट? Okay, so we can represent as set A is x such that x is the square of natural number. Is that clear? या तो मैं ऐसे रिप्रेजेंट कर सकता हूं या मैं ऐसे भी रिप्रेजेंट कर सकता हूं a x such that x is equals to n square. Is that clear? ओके मैं दोनों तरह से इस चीज को रिप्रेजेंट कर सकता हूं. बोथ इज योर सेट बिल्डर फॉर्म. बेसिकली दोनों में आपको वैल्यू फाइंड करनी पड़ेगी x की. सो इट इज क्लियर कि कौन से आपकी रोस्टर फॉर्म होते हैं एंड कौन से आपके सेट बिल्डर फॉर्म होते हैं. इज दैट क्लियर? ओके. सो what this set represent? इफ अगर आपको कैपिटल एन लिखा हुआ दिख गया, सो what this symbol represent? हाँ, repeat. This is the set of all natural number. And what this symbol represent? Yeah, this is the set of all irrational number. Is that clear? Chal. Okay, now do this example by yourself. Write the set in the set builder form. Do it fast. Yes. Okay. No. There is also a condition. N के लिए भी तो condition है. N is less than equals to 6. Because if you write x such that x is equals to n by n plus 1, we are saying na, and n is your natural number, and n is the natural number. So it means 10 by 11 is also the element of this set. Means अगर मैं n की जगह let's take n is equals to 10. So it means 10 by 11 also the element of this set. Means अगर आपने बोला है ना n is your natural number, so मैं n की जगह कुछ भी ले सकता हूँ 1 से लेके इंफिनिटी तक. So basically 10 by 11 भी आपका इस सेट में होना चाहिए, बट ये तो इस सेट में है ही नहीं. That means this statement is wrong. So basically आपको n की कंडीशन बतानी पड़ेगी that n is less than 7 or less than equal to 6. Is that clear? आपको इन दोनों में से एक कंडीशन बतानी पड़ेगी n के लिए. Is that clear? You have to define the condition of your n. Okay. So it is written here that x such that x is equals to n by n plus 1, where n is natural number and n is greater than equal to 1 and less than equals to 6. Is that clear? Okay. So basically do this example by yourself. They're given a roster form and set builder form. Okay. So आपको जस्ट मैच करना है कि इसके लिए कौन सा सेट बिल्डर फॉर्म है एंड 0 के लिए कौन सा सेट बिल्डर फॉर्म है, इनके लिए कौन सा सेट बिल्डर फॉर्म है एंड 3 एंड -3 के लिए कौन सा सेट बिल्डर फॉर्म है. So what A matches with 1 matches with E. Why E? D D. Why D? Okay, so because it is written there x such that x is a letter of the word principal, and principal consists of letter P, R, I, N, C, I P A L. But this consists of only this roster form consists only PRINCAL. Okay. So are they both set are same or not? So basically, our condition to represent set is repetition of elements. Repetition of elements are not allowed. Okay. मीन्स हमें एलिमेंट्स को बार बार रिपीट नहीं करना, एक बार जो एलिमेंट आ गया वो आ चुका है, ठीक है. सो हेयर P ऑलरेडी रिटन एट फर्स्ट पोजिशन, सो आपको वापस लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है टू रिप्रेजेंट इन योर रोस्टर फॉर्म. सो बेसिकली वन इज मैच्ड विद D. For second, what's the correct option in the set builder form? Second, it's B. X is an integer and x square minus 9 is equals to 3. No, B is not the correct option for C. Yeah, C. X such that x is an integer and x plus 1 is equals to 1. So only it is possible when x is equals to 0. ओके. जब जब आपका x 0 होगा तभी ये कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई हो सकती है. Is that clear? So that's why we can say that B will match with C. Now for the third one, what is the set builder form for the third one? A. Why A? Because x such that x is a positive integer and divisor of 18. Okay. So these are all elements which divide 18. Okay. And for last, for fourth, it's your B. Why B? Because x is your that integer which satisfy x square minus 9. If you write x as 3, so 3 square minus 9 also 0, and minus 3 square minus 9 is also 0. Is that clear? So I hope आपको sets and representation of sets समझ में आ गया होगा. I hope it is clear to you all. So how is the today's class? I guess it's our first class, so that's why थोड़े से complications हुई होंगी आपको समझने में. So later on you will be habitual with this. Okay. Okay. So it was a great session with you guys. Thank you so much. Okay. Bye bye students. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye.